Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another live from the man cave. Tonight, as always, I tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. But one of my moderators, those are the ones in blue with the blue wrenches. And as you know, I told everybody that I was having internet issues, and I went over all my internet issues with the cable company, and we straightened everything out. But I forgot. I forgot that they turned the Wi-Fi off. And that's what I'm doing, trying to get my Wi-Fi signal back. And so therefore my video was delayed. And I got it finally working. So I'm up. And I did work in my garage today. And I got a lot of stuff done. We'll get everything up and going, and I will come up. There we go. I'm trying to get my act together. As always, I promised everybody that I would be up here tonight at 8:30. But since we had a nasty day, and I wanted to get everything in the garage, going through all my business papers and stuff like that, as I told everybody, and I've told Wayne of Custom Screen Printing and everything, that I had a t-shirt printing business, advertising, all that stuff. And I found a lot of the stuff that I did. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to interject it into this business. A lot of the stuff I'm going to put into this business because I had to retire. We had the virus go around and everything else, and I gave up my vending machine business, but I still have a lot of vending machines. I have a lot of vending machine contracts and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, I could put this to use in my YouTube business. There we go. Now I will come up into the chat. I will bring myself up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live from the man cave. Tonight, we're going to talk about my business, where we're going with it. And of course, I always tell people if we have problems with the camera, I will come back in as soon as possible. And it looks like we're having problems with the camera. The Wi-Fi, which I thought was on, is not on. So I'm gonna have to work on it and get it back up, but I don't want to do that. So let's see if we can get this camera to come up properly. And like I said, if I don't come back up and I go completely out, there we go. Is that better? It shouldn't be acting up. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that will work. If I don't come right back up, I will come back up in as soon as possible. If I don't come back up right away, hello, Gary. Welcome to the chat. That means there was a power failure or a problem. But there shouldn't be any problem tonight because it's basically winding down. It's still nasty out. It's going to be nasty until early tomorrow morning. Then the sun's going to come out and we're going to have a nice day and we'll be able to work in the yard and get everything done and everything. I'm still in the progress of working out my lighting. There we go. That makes me look better. And then we'll fix this one. What we do is work on the grass tomorrow. And when we work on the grass, we're going to put down the pre-emergent and stuff like that. We'll be on till 11 o'clock tonight. As I told everybody, I'm going to introduce a lot of stuff that I had in previous business offer to you as far as you are concerned. And we have to have an echo because we're in the man cave. Not a severe echo or anything, but a little echo. Sometimes it bothers some people, but that's part of it. What I did today was got all the stuff that I wanted to work on the workbench. Screws, nuts, bolts, stuff like that. And I'm looking for pegboard stuff to put on the pegboard, put all the different tools, wrenches, screwdrivers, hammers, drills, stuff like that, drill bits on this pegboard. And I want to see what pegs I have. So I organized all that, put it all of aside. It looks like who did it and ran. So I got all the stuff that I want to organize on the workbench. And I got to my cubbies on the side of the workbench under the cabinets in there. If you're familiar with the video, and what I have to do is put up the URL for everybody that wants to come in. And I went through all this stuff and I found the printing and mail order stuff that I had when I had the printing business. Why isn't it coming up? There we go. So now we'll pin it to the top of the page. So what I did was I went through it and I showed everybody I have a lot of business contracts for the vending machines and all that stuff. And I'm going to get rid of 90% of it. As I could show you, I have a whole bunch of crap. Sorry for my language, but a whole bunch of crap. Yeah, it said it again. Uh, Business forms, stuff like that from the business. And I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm going to go through these books gradually because they may be of interest to somebody, something, or somehow. I found my contract, not my contract, a certificate of citation for being a member of the uh, county for over 30 years. And then I got hurt, of course. So that ended my career in the county. And I've been home ever since. And we have Squirrel in the chat. Welcome, Squirrel. Welcome, Squirrel. Here we go. We'll put both of you up. Thank you for coming in. You're probably at work still. That's for Gary. So I'm going to make sure the video uploads. I'm going to check it in a little while, and I'll go up for just a second or two, and then I'll make sure it comes up. But I did find this, and this is interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it. We don't have that type of cell phone anymore. But I found this. You see this? This is an organizer. All right. And as you see the price, I'm sure I didn't pay $50 for this organizer. It may have been a gift, or I got it with some deal or something that I did or offered them for sale in my mail order business. We have, I wanted to show everybody this. Remember the cell phones when they first came out? How they looked? Hold on. They were either a little flip phone or a pocket-sized phone. That's what this has. See that? That would be for your phone. This would be for important papers or business cards here. And then we had this. This would be like maybe for a woman or something. Had the thing in the middle, the compartment in the middle, other stuff here, here, here. As if anybody wants something like this, I'm probably putting this. I may have another one or two. I'm going to put this on my eBay site and see if somebody wants it. If not, I'll wind up using it. I have another one too. I think I have a bigger one. It has the thing for one that we have today. But this has an organizing thing. It has a ruler in it. See? It has the telephone numbers. Then you put your telephone numbers on all the way from A to Z. And then it has goals and notes. You see it there? It says goals and notes. That's one section. And there's impressions and stuff like that, things you would have to do for the day. I want to make sure you see that. We get into all sorts of stuff in our live streams. There's a bunch of pages for that. This is projects to do, material, stuff like that. I will have forms like this available for people. Okay. This is basically, I would say, required resources. I'm going to have stuff like this. So if you have a YouTube business and you're monetized, you have to often tell. He says he's leaving. He's on his way home. Leaving from work now. Okay. Drive safe. And this gives you the different things that you would need to do your daily business. You see that? And then of course over here, this one. Now this has projects, materials, and budget expenses. What I'm going to do, set up a bunch of forms and stuff like that, and have them available to people come in. Let me get this up. Not coming up. I don't know why, but it's not coming up. There we go. All right. And I will show you how to do this. That's one of the DIY things that we'll have. I can't show you that right now, but hold on 1 second and we'll show it. Here we go. You see this? What it says? It says persons, materials, budget expenses, personal thing, what you went into doing, who you met, stuff like that. Preparing your YouTube video for the day or whatever, and then you have materials, what you spend on materials, stuff like you have to write that down. Now you're making money allegedly on YouTube when you're monetized, and that comes with the tax form. So you have to show the government what you, the IRS, what you spent on in your channel and everything else. And you have the three categories for what you did, your budget, materials, and your project expenses. So tomorrow's video is me in the, it's grass in the garden, fertilizing, stuff like that. Then the materials. The materials would be the fertilizer and what I'm doing with it. And then the budget expenses, what I spent. So you see what I'm doing, the project, the materials that you use, and what you have to do. Hold on 1 second. So those are the three factors that you have to put in. It's the business expense, persons, who you're involving, if it involves you or whatever, you set up the day. So let's get rid of this. Okay. You set up the day. Okay. I'm flickering again, which I shouldn't be, but I am. All right. You set up the day, you set up the materials and stuff that you're using. Okay. And then your expenses, the fertilizer, what you did, and everything else, where you got it, how much you spent on it, and what you're using. That's an expense. And then, of course, your time. And then if you have a cameraman and stuff like that, that would be an expense too. So it's projects. And then we have and meetings. If you have meetings with people and stuff like that, you can put it down right there. You see it? Right there, it's meetings. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to offer this to everybody. A form-like presentation. And then, of course, daily planner. Okay? That's the daily planner right there. See that? And then you have your monthly planner. Plan out your month. I'll offer all this together for people. And then I wanted to show you one other thing. And then I'm going to check to see if my book uploaded, my book, my video uploaded or not. I will have forms for everybody. This would be the form. I don't know if you can see it or not. It has everything in it. Allegedly, you could use this. You got to find out what your you got to find out what your department of IRS in your state and everything, how they operate. And then you can look into getting this. Book and everything and looking through it. So it would be advertising costs, what you get, what YouTube takes out, that would be advertising or whatever, or supplies that you get. That would be your t-shirts, your keychains, your mugs, your tumblers, whatever you get. Okay? That's, then you have resale items, stuff like that that you would buy. Of course, you're buying the t-shirts, you're having them printed and stuff like that. That's resale. Okay? Packaging, if you package them yourself, you have somebody do it, you put that's included. That goes into light, heat, telephone. If you have an actual studio like I have, are you going to declare it? But you'll have all this stuff available to you as a summary sheet. And then we should start from the beginning. I will have these forms available to you. This one is daily records, monthly, taken in. You do a video, you're selling t-shirts, whatever, not all of them are going to do this, but allegedly you would have this, and you would have it so that you could have the date, this description, uh, whatever you sold, sales tax, whatever you think, like selling a t-shirt, you're selling a tumbler, you're selling a keychain. You put down the date, sold the keychain, item number one is your keychain. Okay, that's the key. And then it says sales tax. Whatever the sales tax in your state, some states don't have sales tax, but you have it. And what the total cost of the merchandise is that you're paying for. So that's what's in this form. Okay, so you sell a T-shirt, you sell a keychain, you'll be able to keep a record of it. I want to make sure that's that. I think that's the first one. Let's make sure I can't get myself organized today. I don't know why. And of course, we're having internet issues because we're still having problems with the rain. And I told them, so we're going to be getting rid of the internet cable because I'm not satisfied with it. I shouldn't have a problem in this weather. But that's it. That's the first one. Okay, the second one is that all that's in this book. There's got to be more. There's more. This would be what you paid. It would be a credit card payment or a check or whatever you bought, and it would be in here like that. You see it? It says checks. That would be check, credit card, whatever. Uh, what four pairs of four gross of gadgets. Okay, that could be four pairs of gloves for your garden, or I bought a camera boom, whatever. You have the charge and the card you used on here, and then you have advertising. What you spent on advertising, that would be your T-shirts, your stuff that you're selling, whatever, or what YouTube took out, what you're getting out of it, that would be worked out. So you're making that money. You're putting the T-shirts out. You're making money, so you're advertising. So it'll all be explained to you in the in the book. Okay, so you got to look at it when you get it. I'm not going to go. Allegedly, you can do this. So I will be offering these forms to anybody that wants them. I think that's it. Oh, there's other ones in here. I think that's the same one. That's it. Okay. So this would be expenses for the year. All right, you would be able to, then you would have a long sheet printed out like I showed you. You would have expense, you charged it, the amount you charged, or you paid the credit, check, whatever. And then amount brought forward, okay, the description of what it is. And then advertising, supplies, resale stock, equipment, postage, and miscellaneous. Anytime you send something, you have a promotion, that's advertising. You bought the stuff for the promotion. I said you have the keychains, that's all advertising. So you put it down. You bought that for the year and when you did it. Okay? And then That would be your advertising. You bought the t-shirts, okay? Your supplies, your t-shirts for the advertising. And then you have resale. You're selling the t-shirts. Equipment. You bought a boom for your camera. You bought another cell phone. Using your cell phone, you bought a better camera. You bought tools. You're in the gardening business. You bought tools for the garden business. You bought fertilizer for your lawn. Show people how to fertilize. And then postage, what you sent out, what you mailed to people and everything, you put down your postage. And then miscellaneous, whatever it would be tax or whatever it is on the item. And this will all be explained to you when you get the form. So let me go to the next one. I will have these available for people if they want them. Okay? This is what we have also. Here's another one. You have that in that yearly report, but you have this also where you have your paid expenses for the month, for the year, and everything else. What you would do, your advertising for the year. You bought 40 t-shirts. What you paid for those 40 t-shirts, what you sold them for. Okay? And that's that. You have the full seminar of what you spent, but then you have what you spent on t-shirts, what you did with them. Okay? Then you have monthly totals of sales tax. Okay? Now this one right here is the monthly total of sales tax. You sold 100 t-shirts. You sold 5 t-shirts. What you sold them for the month and the total of it, so that you have a record. Yes, I sold 10 t-shirts for $24. I sold 10 t-shirts for $150. Okay, that's the total monthly. 10 items. It's t-shirts. And your total right there. See that? And then you have an inventory sheet. What I'm doing, but it's totally up to you. See that we have Jesse in the house. Welcome, Jesse. He says, "Hey, brother." Okay. I'm not going to keep a running inventory. If I do, it will be like 1 or 2 of the thing, but I will have an inventory with the printer, or if I get it, I'll buy the shirts as I need them. So I'm going to buy like 5 shirts, like in large or extra large. So I have like 10 shirts. I only spend like a couple $100. But you would have the inventory, the quantity, description, supply, stock for resale, equipment, and postage and miscellaneous. Same thing. The quantity is you have 10 t-shirts. Next thing is you have 4 tumblers. I sold 4 tumblers for 95. So what you spent? So I bought the quantity. I bought 4 tumblers. The description, that's the tumblers. Supply, I got to order more. I have 4 in stock. I sold 4. I have 4. I got 4 more, so I have 4. If I sold them, I have 1 left. That means I have to reorder it. Then you have stock for resale. Same thing. So in other words, you have a quantity, you have the description, supply. So if you have 4 tumblers, you sold 2, you have left for resale, you have 2 left. Equipment, uh, camera stuff like that, paper, what you're buying, or your fertilizer, your equipment, stuff like that. Those supplies, and then you're sending the T-shirt out. What you spend on postage for the year, so that would be the yearly inventory. So you would have your quantity, which would be 4, 5, 6, whatever, or 100. If you sold something, what you have on stock. By the end of the year, you want to know what your supply is. You want to know what you have available for resale, and then you want to know what equipment you have, and you want to know what you spent on postage. So that's basically everything that you would need to know. And then at the end of the sheet, you would have this. And what I will do is I will print these up for people. You would have this summary sheet for a year. You would have what you spent in advertising, your shirts, that would be what your advertising is, your stock for resale, what you have left at the end of the year, and then your postage, what you spent in postage for the year, and then you go to your supply, what supplies you have left, and everything else, and then expenses, your total expenses for the year, what you made in YouTube, what you spent, and everything, and then your merchandise, miscellaneous, uh, miscellaneous stuff like giving money to charity, whatever, and then it says tax, rent, and travel expenses. You're going to travel to a place, you're going to take pictures. You can include some of your expenses in it. We took a trip. I got this, I got that, and I did this on my vacation. What you spent. Okay. Then, of course, total cost inventory on hand. Your supplies at the end of the year, what you have, okay, left. Your stock for resale, that would be your supply. You have that left. You have the supply for retail, and then your equipment. You're going to buy any new more equipment. You have everything, what you spent on your equipment, and then you have your postage. How many stamps you have left? How many envelopes you have left? What boxes you have? Are you shipping this stuff out? If you're not, it's done by a packer or something like that. What you spent to the packer, a place to do it, and of course your miscellaneous expenses, what you do, and everything else. And I'm jumping around. I know that. So that's it. This book will be available. Not the book, but I will have these forms available for people that may want them. I don't know what I'm going to charge yet. When I would do it, I'll let everybody know. But that's it. Then I told everybody about the emojis, clip art, stuff like that. Does anybody know what clip art is? Clip art is what a printer would use or something like that. Get an emoji printed out. And I have a lot of that stuff available. Okay. This is an emoji, clip art. You see that? I would have this available to you if you want it. Allegedly, when I'm ready to do it, and that's when I'm at 10,000 subscribers or so, and everything else, I will offer this stuff. I'll be using this stuff in my magazine and stuff like that. You see it? You see all the stuff? Excuse me. All that stuff. You have all this stuff on your camera. You could I'll show you how to use this or give you this, and you could paste this on and make a circular up or something like that when you're offering something for people. And you'll see this in my uh, envelope when you send me a self-stamped addressed envelope to Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wanto, New York. Okay, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Suite 174, Wanto, New York, 11793. All this stuff, like that. You see that the reason that there's nothing on the back is because, and it tells you how to set it up. I think this is what I did. So if you want to do your own printing and stuff like that, I will have this available. A bunch of stuff available for everybody. And that's what I plan to do going forward. And then when you buy an item for your channel, you get monetized. You continue to buy stuff, equipment, you buy a light bulb or whatever, or buy new lighting you want to put in your garage to work on. I have the receipt for the item I bought. I circle the item on the receipt. I put it in the book. I bought new lights for the garage. Okay? And I have it. And you show that you put this light in the garage. Oh, it looks nice. I have to fix this. I will be right back. I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere. I want to see if the camera is working. Let's try it. Here we go. See what's happening? It should work. Oh, I'll be right back. Here, I'll be right back. Of course, when it's nice weather out, we won't have a problem. Let me see. I'm going to call them after my live stream, and I'm going to tell them I explained to the guy and everything else that it's not working, and this is what's happening, and he's sorry. We did this, we adjusted this, I adjusted that myself. Hopefully, this works. I'll be calling them tomorrow because we are cutting down on the bill. Hopefully, I get that guy in. Oh, everything should work. Everything should be working. So hopefully, I want somebody to come back and check on everything. So maybe I got it. Maybe I don't. If I hear the wind, I'll let you know. Everything's fine. So you saw that thing. That will be available to anybody that wants it. When you send me a self-stamped addressed envelope to Garden Aquatics Remix, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wantor, New York. That would be 3280 Sunrise Highway, Suite 174. Wantor, New York, 11793. Okay, the description is in the banner page. I will send you a list of all the stuff we have. I'll send you a copy of all the stuff, listing and thing. And if you would like it, you send me an email, or I will have the list that you would like this. You include a credit card thing or whatever. We'll charge it to your account, and or send me a check, and I will send you the stuff. I will have the credit information available for you that you can do it and everything else. And it'll be available to everybody if they do so desire it, allegedly when it's available. I'm not going to put this on the channel. It's private. So if you want that information, you have to send me a stamped self-addressed envelope. I will be sending you a sticker and a price list on my stuff, where to send the money to. And you tell me, yes, I want this. Okay, I get it. I have the money in my account. I'll send the item to you because I'm going to have them printed up as I need basis. So you'll get it within 5 to 10 business days. That's Monday through Friday. Don't include the weekends. So I will have a couple available. So if we do this right, I'm not going to order 30 t-shirts on one size, 30 t-shirts in another size, and I'm stuck with them and I don't sell. When I'm ready to offer the t-shirt, I say, okay, this is available. Would you like one? Okay, and what the price is. And then the information will be given to you, and you will have to go to that account and put it in, and I will see to it that you get it within 5 to 10 business days. I can only offer it in the United States, lower 48 states. I can't send it to Alaska. I can't send it to Hawaii or any other country because of the shipping. If you're willing to pay the shipping, you say, yes, I would like the t-shirt. Yes, I would like the mug. I will go find out what the price is to send it to you and tell you, yes, this is the price of the item. This is the price that we're going to charge for the item. This is what the shipping is. Do you want to pay it? All right. A lot of the stuff will be available on my eBay site. Okay. My tumblers and stuff like that will be available on eBay. My forms and stuff like that will be available probably on eBay, but on this channel as well when we're ready to do that. Once we get monetized, I got to find out all about that, what I allegedly have to do and everything else. And that's it. So I got to make sure my thing is up. So in other words, allegedly, when I get monetized, I have the stuff to offer you. I want to see how I can go about it, putting the stuff up, and selling it and everything up allegedly with Google and YouTube and everything else. And I will look that up. So this stuff will be available. This is what I use. And I'll show you how to set up the receipts. I'll have a whole booklet, uh, information sheet on how to do it and if it will work for you. But again, I allegedly have to find out what YouTube would require of me to have this on my website. I will look into that. I want to make sure my video uploaded. If not, I got to upload it again. And Grandma Lynn is on again. She's on Over 50 and Fantabulous. She's got 25 people watching. Go over to her channel. Tell her I sent you. And that's why we don't have that many people in the chat. But we'll be on till at least 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock tonight. So let me see if my video uploaded. Nope, it didn't upload. So what I'm going to have to do is put it up again. Let's see. Video. Nope, the last video thing. Okay, I have to put it up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, folks. Talk amongst yourself or just wait, please. I'll be right back. I'll be right with you shortly. Please hang on. I'll be right back. Thank you. We got one more person in the chat. I'll be up in a minute. Okay, I got it. They will upload now. And I got my camera working. So we have two more people in the chat. Let's go over. Go over to Lynn. Say hello to Lynn. Oh, it's just Squirrel. He's saying leaving work. Jesse says, "Hey all." He says, "Hey brother Jesse," which we said before. he says, "Evening, Jesse. Evening, Gary." And he says, "What what to do? What do you charge for a T-shirt?" You're asking me what I charge for a T-shirt? What I'm going to be charging for a T-shirt is about $24 for a T-shirt. That may include shipping and handling. If it may charge like um, maybe $5 less, like $20. Figure out what a T-shirt goes for in the store. Don't forget you're putting something on it. So it's a $24 to $30. Or I would make up a price like uh, $25.99 to $24.99 for a T-shirt. That's just a T-shirt plus shipping. Evening Squirrel, he says. So let's put Lynn up here, and we'll tell everybody where we are. She's on right now. I have her on. There she is. There's Grandma Lynn right there. She's on. Okay. And I'll show everybody where I am as far as watch hours go and everything else. And we'll put ourselves in the chat. I'm going to put myself up in here. I'm going to, of course, put my DOI. Don't forget to watch DOI Mondays next week. We'll be a lot farther in the garage. So this is the last week I'm working in the garage. And what you have to do is go over to DIY Mondays, Dad's place, and see what I did about the one video, and then go over to DIY Dad's place on next Monday, and I'll show you how far we got. And then next week on Wednesday, we'll be working on the shed on the side of the house, setting up all that stuff. And I'll be showing you that tomorrow, what we're going to be doing next Wednesday. And then I'll do that on next Tuesday. I'll tell people I'm doing this and this and this, and go watch it. And I'll mention it on the other channel as well. So let's go over to see where we are as far as people go. Let's see if we get this. It may not stay, but we put it up anyway. So we have that. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be better. It's supposed to stay this way until early tomorrow morning. And then clear up for the day. We'll be able to do the fertilizer and stuff like that because we put down a pre-emergent yesterday on Saturday. And it rained yesterday and today, Monday. And I was in the garage going through all the papers and stuff that we basically got most of the stuff organized. So now I want to take the vise that I have, want to put the vise in on the workbench, find a place for it, put it there. I'm going to put the other vise there. I'm going to put the grinder there. And then organize all those tins with all the screws and stuff like that. Get things, and I'll take the lights that I bought. I put one on the wall. I'm going to put another one on the wall and then I'm going to put 2 under the cabinets going forward. So now we're going to check our monetization, where we are with monetization. I don't want this. Let's go over to this. Where we are. We're at, let's see. We made it to 4,000 subscribers. So I have 4,005. Tonight, I will add 3 to 6 shorts, and then tomorrow I'll do 3 to 6 shorts in the morning. Then I will do 3 to 6 shorts in the afternoon, and of course my gardening video. But that's great. That's what the thing is up. Garage organization. I got to check them, but that's where we are. Let's see where we are monetized. I believe I'm at monetized watch hours. My watch hours are 2306. 2,306. That's where I am with my watch hours. So that's where we are. We're at 4,000. I would say by the weekend, I will be at 5,000. By the end of the month, I'll be at 10,000 subscribers. Okay? And by the end of the spring, by June, I should be at 20,000 subscribers, the rate I'm going, hopefully. And we'll be monetized and we'll do it. So, Squirrel is probably driving. Did he get that information? I hope he did. And I wanted to tell him that I was watching his live stream last night and everything else, and I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was over. So it was on till the end. And that's where we are. So let's go to the channel and let's put our thing in there. We have 5 people watching. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Again, if you are a subscriber to me or you would like a t-shirt from Garden Aquatics Remix, send me a stamped self-addressed envelope to Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Suite 174, New York, 11793. You will get 2 stickers from me and a price list on what I'm charging for what and everything else. So that's it. That's where we're at. So let's go back to our live stream. And he says, I'm at 2508 as of April 2nd. That's what I am, 23, I believe. Let me see again. Let me check it. I'm not sure. I forgot already. Let's go over to our channel and see where I am. Let's see. I'm at, I think, 2306. Monetization. My subscribers are 4,005. I was right. 2306 is where I am right now. 2306. So you have
Squirrel has 2306. He has 200 and like 98 something above me. So we got to get that. And that's as of, where is it? Come on. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. That's as of April 2nd, where I am right now. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Let me know what you think of the channel. And if you have anything to say, don't forget to put in a like. So we have 4 people in the chat, actually 9 people in the chat, 18 viewed, 6 likes. So I went over that. I'll have those forms available. I will offer them allegedly on the channel when I hit my monetization. I will be offering this to people. This is business. You're making money on YouTube. You're buying stuff for your channel. You can deduct it in your taxes, find out what the tax laws are in your state, whatever you want to do. A little thing, because you'll be able to get that money back. You have to declare that money on your income, which I do. Oh boy, I'm getting tired. That's the allergy medicine kicking in. But other than that, I'm fine. All right, I'm trying to figure out the thing. So, like I said yesterday, I bought the lights. Bought one light in one store for $2.99, the other one for like $1.99 or something like that. But I have the receipt. So what I do, we bought other items too, but I have the receipt. And what I do is I'll take it and I'll circle it or underline it. And excuse me, I will put it and record it on equipment, what electrical light for installing in garage for DIY videos. That's it. You have that product you're buying for your channel to show people what you do. And then, and that's Savers. That's in West Hempstead. So I don't know what the other 2 items are. Shirts. I got. Then I got stainless steel source 3-pack. I'm trying to figure out what that is. And that was one item that I got. A and B. Okay. We gotta go back and check. I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's get rid of this. There we are. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Like I said, everything is fine. Everything says okay. So I don't know what's going on. But we're back into the same chat. Let me see. Let me get this back in focus. There we go. Let's see what it says now. I want to get this back up, and we're okay. So let's go back to our live stream. Go live. There we go. So, like I said, if we have that problem, I will come back in right away. If I don't, it means we had a problem or something. But I'm looking at Lynn's channel and see what she's up to. She's showing off her uh, videos for people, and we appreciate that. Let's give her a thumbs up. Let's go back to her channel. So I lost her now. Darn it. Oh, we lost her. Let me see. We'll find her. She's showing off channels. Where is she? Here she is, right there. I'm gonna put a comment in, but we're gonna give her a thumbs up too. Uh, hello, Sister Lynn. So now she's in the chat. Let's give her a thumbs up. I'm gonna tell her that we're at 42 thumbs up. I'm your 42 thumbs up. So we were on both. And tell her we're live and you're on my chat. Okay. I am live and you're on my chat. So there she is, right there. Okay? And she's live. She's going through her computer, showing stuff like that. So she'll continue to be here. I'm not going to text Joseph. I'll text him tomorrow. He's still under the weather. So appreciate that. And Sharon has a guest, our mother-in-law, over for a week. So now we have the thing working. The wind died down. I think it stopped raining. But there she is. There's Lynn right there. So I know Gary is in her chat and Jesse's in her chat too. So thank you for coming into my chat as well. So maybe she'll go to our chat and see. If we go over to our chat, you'll see it right there. Is she going into our chat? But there she is, right there. There she is. It's Grandma Lynn's 1959. So there she is. All right. There she is. We're watching her as well as my chat. So we'll be watching her and doing our live stream. going over video information and stuff like that. I would say by the end of the week, we'll be at 5,000 subscribers or more. By the end of the month, we'll be at 10,000. I would say by the end of May, we'll be at 20,000 subscribers. That's my goal. By the winter, winter, I will be over 25,000 subscribers. Hopefully. So let's see if we're showing her, we're telling her that she's in her chat. And live reply. What's she doing? She's showing somebody's channel on her live stream. Okay. It's down low, so we're watching her while we're on our live stream. I can tell you tomorrow we'll definitely be doing the grass, and from time to time we'll be going into the garage. Next week we'll be in the garage on Monday and Wednesday. Talk about that in the blog on Wednesday. And I'm telling people to tell me what's in the picture. And don't forget what's in these pictures here. What's wrong? What's wrong with this picture? What's out of place? Okay? What's wrong with this picture? Over here and over here. You have to tell me. And by Wednesday, I'll say what we have and we have a winner or not. And I'll be giving stuff away anyway. So I have a bunch of stuff to give away. And we'll keep putting Lynn up. She's up. We'll be on till at least 11:30 tonight. So there she is. She's talking about our channel. Right now, we have talking about her channel. That's where she is. We have 19 viewed. We have 13, 17 in average attention time. We have eight people in the chat. So thank you. Let's see if she puts me up. That's where we are. That's where she is. So I'm at 4,000 subscribers. I would say by the end of May, over 10,000 subscribers, closing in on 15,000. By the end of the spring, going into summer, I hope to be around 20,000 subscribers. She's got I'm going to say hi to Gary because he's in our chat too. Hello again, Gary. I keep getting posts on my phone. I want on my phone. All right, nothing. Okay. So we'll leave it at that. It's other stuff that's important. There she is. I'm talking to you in Lynn's chat as well as mine. Okay. So there she is. Okay? We have her up on the screen. All right? We'll go back to her from time to time and everything else. But She's there. So if she comes up into our chat, we'll put her back on the screen. There she is. Okay? Go over to her channel, check her out, tell her I sent you. That's what I'd like to see. We have 19, we have 6 thumbs up. Not bad. So we're rounding the corner. Okay, we're at 4,000. By the end of the week, I hope to be, no, I'm repeating myself, but I hope to be the end of the week, be at 5,000 subscribers. Or maybe by tomorrow, I don't think so, but we'll be close. So we'll be coming up on the, and then we can do that giveaway. We're gonna go for 5,000. I will tell everybody on Wednesday whether they have it or not. Okay? I will tell you on Wednesday whether you have the what's in the picture video. And on my 5,000 subscriber thing, I will have the name. I say, okay, we have a winner. Watch out for next Wednesday, the winner. And we'll have a giveaway and stuff like that. I'm giving away stuff to people. If you want to be a part of that giveaway, send me a stamped self-addressed envelope. And I will send you 2 stickers and say you're included in the giveaway. Right now I have 2 people in the giveaway. And I may have 3 in the giveaway. So we'll see as of right now. Oh, here's where she is right now, Lynn, in the chat. And again, go over the video right here. We have what's going on with the picture, what's out of place over here, over here, over there, what's out of place. I'm basically showing you where it is. It's on that shelf. It's on this shelf somewhere. It's on this shelf somewhere. It's on that shelf right there, right there, right here. Something out of place. Think about the channel. We have frogs, stuff like that. But there's a couple of things that don't belong here. One thing here doesn't belong here. Those books, they belong here. But also to do with the channel, the knickknacks and stuff. One knickknack doesn't belong here. And on the bottom, too. We'll go through it again. So right now we're at 10 o'clock, almost 10:30. So it's 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 8:30 Mountain, 6:30 Pacific time. So we have both of them in here, okay? And I will bring it back from time to time. Don't forget to watch tomorrow what we're doing with the grass. Don't forget all about the forms that are going to be available. Like I said, once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I get my monetization, I'll be offering that stuff to you. I'm going to find out what I have to do to offer them to you and how I go about it on YouTube. I'll be offering this stuff to you through my business. How do I do that? And I will look up on YouTube and Google and everything else, and I'll be a part of the channel. But I'm not gonna put the stuff in the description below. That'll be a separate part of the thing if we can allegedly work that out. But I will tell you where to go with it. So we're watching Lynn's channel right here. Okay, that's Grandma Lynn. Go over to her channel, check her out, let her know what you think of her channel and stuff like that. Of course, come over to my channel as well. We'll continue to watch her here. And we'll basically get this room organized in the next rainy day. But tomorrow it's supposed to be drying out, so we'll be able to put down the pre-emergent after we cut the grass. And I'm going to take the grass clippings and I'm going to make a mulch compost pile with the dirt booster, and I will link the video to it down below. We'll get some composting, stuff like that. And we'll be talking about that. So again, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. Ding that bell of my channel. I want everybody to get a sticker from me. If you don't want to send me a stamped self-addressed envelope, because it would include 2 stamps, just send me your addressed envelope. I'll include the stamp and I'll send one to you. If you don't want to send me a thing and you want a sticker, I'll work with you. But I want to see if it's worthwhile for me to have that post office box address, because I don't want people to have my address. Is it when the time comes for me to renew that box, I want to make sure that I renew the box. Okay? And have it where it's worth my while to keep the box where I'm getting mail on a frequent basis. Are you interested in the channel? I want you to correspond with me. Send me cards. I'll send you cards. Send me business things. I will send you stuff. I will include you in my channel as far as equipment, mail order, fertilizer, everything. You'll have a list of all that when I get it. But you have to correspond with me. Gabish? So you have to let me know what you think of the channel and where we're going. Oh, excuse me. And right now we only have the 4 people in the chat. Again, 21 likes. So that means 20 people came in. We have 6 likes, 21 views. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. So it's now 10:30. Right? It's now 10:30. If we don't get four more people in the chat, we go off at 11:30. If we get four more people in the chat, we go to 10. We will. Oh, let's tell her. I made 4,006 subscribers. I'm going to tell her that. Let's. Okay. So did it go up? I told her, right? So, so maybe she'll notice that. So I hope to be at 5,000 by the end of the week. By the end of April, I hope to be at 10,000 subscribers. By the end of spring, I hope to be at 15,000 subscribers. By July, I hope to be at 20,000 subscribers, where I was last year and lost it in August, and hopefully be monetized. So that's where we're going. That's what we're going for. So, and at that time, I hope Squirrel is there too. So we're going to go up. So right now I am at, I'll tell everybody again where I am at. Okay. We're at maybe we've gone up since the last bit. Let's see where we are as far as subscribers go. This is what we want. I am at 4,005 right now. 4,005 subscribers. I am at monetization level is, I told you before, but I am not sure. I was right. It's 2306 in watch hours. So let's tell Lynn that we are. I am at 2306. We'll put that in. We'll put in so she knows she's interested. 2306. in watch hours, and at 4,005, not four, we're at subscribers as of right now. I'm celebrating on I'm celebrating on my channel. So she knows. So she's doing her timestamps and everything else. I'm telling you where I am, and we'll go back to the live and continue with our live stream. I'm looking for anybody else in the chat. It's getting lonely. And the crow outside. So I figured she'd want to know. So that's it. There she is. There's Lynn right there on the screen. Should we put her up? Get another camera and place it down and watch her? So we're listening to her at the same time. I'm talking to you about my channel. I only have the 4 people in the chat. I appreciate you being here. I have 21 viewed. I have 14, 15 in average viewing time. Thank you very much. So we're going to end it at 11 o'clock if we don't get 4 more people in the chat. Okay? If not, we'll continue on next week. Tomorrow, we'll go over the grass video. We'll explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer those forms to everybody if they would like them, what they're about. There'll be a whole little booklet. I'll have to find out first, allegedly, what it entails me to offer that to you as part of this channel and being monetized. And I will only offer it to you when I'm monetized. Okay? I'll be selling t-shirts. I'll be selling tumblers. I'll be selling keychains. I'll be selling pins and phone grips. And you will have the opportunity to decide whether or not you want to get involved in it. I will find out how I can do this and offer it to you on YouTube. And it all depends on what, but my t-shirts will be about $24.99 plus shipping. If I include the shipping, it will be $29.99. Okay? That's per t-shirt. So hopefully she sees it. Judy May is in her chat. She's right there. Judy May is right there in her chat. Otherwise, she'd be in our chat. So she's in her chat, so I don't care. I want people to go over to her channel and help her out. She needs the support too. I have to get watch hours in for my channel. So that's why I am on. That's why I want to be on for at least 2 hours tonight. I'll be on 3 hours tomorrow night. Once I get to 2 hours, we will go off the air. If I can get, I know if I came on tomorrow night, I will come on at 8:30, maybe 8 o'clock. We'll see what we're doing. She's showing, whose channel is she showing now? I think she's showing hers. That's where she is right now. That's Lynn. Telling people what I'm doing. I'm gonna offer this to you. You can take it or leave it. I'm going to find out all the information on what I have to do. I will bring all this stuff up on Friday. I view through the ring light. Okay? The forms, and I will have an illustration in it, what to do and everything else. And the forms will be available to you either online or I'm going to try to find out how to do it. I think the best way is send them to you. And I tell everybody you could go to one of those bookkeeping sites and everything else. They're great. It's totally up to you. But I will offer this to you. So allegedly, they do the same service, but you could go to them, set it up. Excuse me, set it up with them. That's fine too. I'm not going to hold a grudge against you or nothing, but I will have my information available to you if you want it. I don't want to take away from anybody. But you should have most modern setup and everything else. I will not show you on the computer or anything because I don't want to show people where I do have that information set up. And I have a hard copy of everything that I do. In case the computer goes down, I may have to pay to get a copy of a billing statement or something like that. But I have a hard copy of it because in case the internet goes down, I have a paper receipt with the information where I got it. I program it into the computer, set the file up, and I have a separate written thing so that my accountant can get it here. Here's the hard copy of it. Here's the, all right, the computer that I can't talk. Did I do it right tonight? All right. And I also tell people to find out, I'm kidding around like that. It's the way I talk. I talk too fast and I slur my words. But that has nothing to do with it. What you have to do is every morning when you get up, I thank God that I'm alive. And I remind myself of certain things. My wife's phone number, my phone number, the house phone number, what my business is, my social security number, my address, and how old I am. If you can't remember those things and hesitate to do that, you may have a form of dementia. I do certain exercises too. We'll be walking next week. And I want to get in shape for the summer. We went down 2 more pounds. So we're still teetering on 210 to 214. So I'm down to around 211. So I want to get down below 210. I hope to do that by the end of April. We'll be doing exercises. I'll show you the exercises that I do. There's a video out that you could go to and check out about getting yourself in shape. You can try that too. But of course, when you do that, go to any one of these sites and everything else. Take my advice, show you what I do. Go for walks, do this, take your supplement, whatever it is. Ask your professional, ask your doctor, whether you healthcare professional, whether you can have that or not, whether you can have that supplement, whether you can exercise. Can you go for a mile walk? And remember, if you go for a mile walk, you go for a mile and then come back, that's 2 miles. You go for a half a mile back, that's 1 mile. What we're going to do is we're going to walk from our house to the downtown North Belmore area. And then we're going to come back and we'll walk that. And then we'll walk around one of the streets and come back down, whatever, that way too. We'll go down to, let's say, one of the streets, find out where they go. We'll go up to one of the streets and come back down that street. So that would be like 2 miles. So I hope she checks out my channel. I want to tell her that I remixed her video, and we'll continue to grow because I'm gonna do that same routine every day until they're gonna continue to do it because I want to get up there. If I get there, I get there, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do it. And if I'm not on, if I don't post the video, it's something with my family or something. Good Lord willing, I will be here. If for any reason I don't come up, whatever, or to do something, or I'm doing something, I will come on and I will apologize. If I show you something and you can show me a better way, I will tell you, put your channel on the channel and link down below. But I'm showing you what I do, and this is what I learned. If I am wrong in any instant, you let me know, and I will correct myself. But I'm allegedly, the information that I get is from other YouTubers and stuff like that, information, and I research it as well about having stuff in the ground, having stuff to plant. If you see a video with me planting and stuff, I may have planted already. See? But I'm telling you to get the stuff in the ground this week. And go this weekend to Home Depot and get a few plants to plant them. And then by you planting them, and by next week, if you planted plants in March, if you planted plants a week or so ago, within a week or two, you will have those plants ready to go into your garden as well. Okay? Plant them now. If you have colder weather, where you do have snow, you have this, you have that, where you don't want to keep the plants outside, water them in the house, have them in a tray or whatever. Bring them in, have them get some sunlight, or have a lamp over them, or have a grow light on them if you can. And then during the day, take the plants outside if it's above 35, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Do that. And by the end of April, you will have these plants, the plant. And by the mid-May, or by Memorial Day in the United States, you will have plants in the ground growing and ready to blossom. By June, you will have fruit on those plants or vegetables growing and have a harvest in June. By the time you harvest that and plant the plants you have in your greenhouse, in your garden, plant other seeds so that by the end of June, the beginning of July, you will have plants that you can plant in the ground for a second round of plants. And we'll go over that coming up. We'll go over all the stuff of Youth to the Ring Light. I appreciate everybody being here. We have a few more minutes to go. I will, that she got the seeds. And I'll show you the bout of seeds that I'm going to get. I'm going to get tomato plants. I'm going to get some flowers so that I have flowers in the ground. When I put down my mulch, I want to have flowers around. I'm going to plant flowers. So by the end of April, I will have those flowers and I can plant those flowers in the ground. So by Memorial Day, I will have this stuff in the ground. By Mother's Day, we'll have this stuff up. All right? And when is Mother's Day? So you'll see my plants growing tomorrow in my thing. I want to find out when Mother's Day is. Does anybody know when Mother's Day is? When is Mother's Day? When is Memorial Day in the United States? So by the 26th, I want to have plants in the ground. I want to have flowers in my flower bed, if not one or two or whatever, have them growing. So I will have them in the ground by this week. I will put the bulbs in the ground. They will be coming up. And by June, we'll have these flowers blooming in the garden beds. We'll have nice beds and everything else. So that's why you have to have the stuff done by this month or by the beginning of May. When is Father's Day? What's the weather for tomorrow? I want to see. I made it home. Okay, Squirrel, I'm going to be going off in 5 minutes. I may be a quota for tonight. I'm checking the weather out for tomorrow, what my thing is, what we're doing. And keep going. You're getting there. And we'll both get there together. I'm checking out the weather for tomorrow. What's the temperature for tomorrow night? What's the temperature for Wednesday? What's the weather for Thursday? So it's perfect. We'll have the pre-emergent in the ground, which I thought, and that fertilizer and everything else helped with the weeds, and we put the weed control down. We had the rain into Saturday, and then it cleared up Saturday. We did some stuff, and then we did the pre-emergent in the backyard and everything else. We got that down, and it rained Sunday. just on and off, not hard, not a constant rain where it will wash everything away, but a rain, drizzle, whatever, got absorbed into the ground. That was the pre-emergent. Now we put down the 10-10-10 PGF, and here's Grandma Lynn in our chat. I'm watching her channel here. Did she sign off? I don't think so. Did you just sign off your channel? She's showing seeds. I'm showing more seeds on my channel. I'll be showing the people the seeds and stuff. Yes, I'm watching that. You're not still on. I just did a thing. I'm watching you. You're here. I have you up here. All right. You look confused. You look confused. Your Grandma Lynn is still live. Okay. So I was on this one. I'm watching her on this phone right here, and she's still on. What's she confused about? There she is, right there. Come on. There she is, right there. She's live. It went off on my buffering. So this is buffering now. But there she is. So she's telling, I'm showing seeds. I'm going to show seeds in my plantings tomorrow. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to show seeds and planting tomorrow on my channel on Lawn and Garden Tuesday. On Lawn and Garden Tuesday. And what's growing that I planted. Let's tell her we're watching. I'm watching your channel right now. And I'm live. I'm going off in 5 minutes. I'm going off in 5 minutes. So there she is. Okay? So I want to thank everybody for coming in. I want to thank Grandma Lynn for coming into the chat. Whether it's the last minute, I want to thank Squirrel for being here. I want to thank Gary Lee. I want to thank Jesse. Gary Lee was the first one in. Thank you. Squirrel was the second one. Jesse M was the third. And we have and then Grandma Lynn came into the chat. She says, hello, Steve. I'm sending you some more seeds. Okay, thank you. Send it to the post office box. All right. So thank you all for coming into the chat. Thank you, Gary Lee. Thank you, Grandma Lynn. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you, Jesse. All of you for being here tonight. We had 6 likes. We had 6 people watching. We had 23 views. And we have 1523 in average viewing. I want to thank you all for being here. I'm going to say good night. God bless you all. I'll be praying for you, you and your family. And as I do every night, I say my prayer and say, help so and so, so and so, so and so, and so and so, and all my friends in YouTube land that need help. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, and don't to ding that bell. Ding that bell so you get notified when I post a video. Again, let me know what you think of the video. Watch tomorrow. We'll be putting down the fertilizer. I'll be showing you the difference between the fertilizers and stuff like that. Go back to the video. I should have saved some, but I didn't. I'll be saving the other fertilizers. I'll be showing you the grass seed, where we're going to put grass seed down. And by the end of April, we'll have a full green, lush lawn. Till next time. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. You believe you can do something, by all means, do it. Because you never know. You may not be able to do it. You won't know until you try. I didn't think I could be here and do this. Well, I'm here. I'm doing it. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, Stephen signing. Remember, which I said in the past, the present is now. The past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make the rest of the year better than last year. I will help you get monetized. I have a whole bunch of things coming out. I hope you continue to watch my channel. My garage will get done. It'll be a nice place to view, a nice place to make stuff and everything else. And what I make, I will have stuff that I'm making for myself, and I'll offer some stuff to you. So thank you. And she says, I'm sending you some purple tomato seeds. Okay. So we're going to sign off the air now. So good night, all. And I'll see you in the next video. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. If not 8 o'clock, by 8:35, I'll be on the air. I'm going to try for 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll see you then. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. God bless you. Good night, all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, goodbye. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.